was a very promising build-up.
Yeah, it was good little interaction of play there. I mean, when Sul got the ball in the penalty spot there, Clifford couldn't actually get a good touch on her because, you know, she's in the box, she's only small. You can give away a penalty, and Sydney would definitely not want to do that so early in the game.
Kalia Hogg there looking for a belated birthday present. She turned 16 on Wednesday.
Yeah, still got some girls in their mid to late teens in the competition. That's a fantastic reflection of where the game could be heading.
And I think you'll see a bit more of that attacking play from Canberra. The game plan today is to go out there, push up as much as they can and try and sneak a couple early.
Paskey's one that Canberra are going to have to watch, but I asked that of Ray Jr. He said, well, look, we're really more concerned about our own game. I'm sure, though, he's given some thought to the Danish star.
Yeah, you've got to constantly be conscious of basically all of Sydney's midfield, but at the same time, you can't go into a semi-final without your own game plan.
Two eights coming together here, and Van Egmond guilty of the foul. Rosenlaar was hanging off Ledbrook, and that was a long way out. What do you think she was up to there, Cheryl?
I don't think she was expecting it to start with. She didn't seem like she really wanted it to start with. So, you know, when you get the ball in that sort of position and everyone's lined up across the top of the 18-yard box, there's not much to do bar shoot when you're directly in front.
And I don't think she quite realised how far out she was either.
Although both teams have trained here, do you find it takes a little while to get used to the dimensions of a new pitch? I just come back to that thought as Tseng wheels away from the touchline and Hogg kitting, and back to Ellie Brush. But yes, this is a big pitch, and they've only trained on it the once or twice.
Yeah, it is a fairly big pitch, but at the same time, a lot of these girls either Matildas, internationals, or young Matildas, so they would have played on some big pitches over the last few years.
If anything, I think they would relish the opportunity to be on a field where they can spread the ball quickly and use as much of that width as they can in their attack.
There's a bit much on that from Paskey, so it comes through to Lydia Williams.
You can see Heather Garrick with her hands in the air there. She wanted the ball over the top out on this left-hand side.
So for those folks watching around Australia, wondering exactly where we are in Sydney, we're at the southern end, just south of the airport, and then you keep going, we're sort of right by the water. So you always get a sea breeze here, and the players will be feeling it today. It feels quite strong, don't you?
Yeah, it is pretty strong. It's quite gusty, running from left to right across the field, so in Canberra United's favour for this one.
Van Egmond meant for Hogg, but they've given it straight to Walsh. Rydal, and now Kaya Simon in support. This is a good ball. This is potentially something here for Sydney, and certainly a corner.
Yeah, Sydney break very quickly with the pace that Walsh has up front. There's nothing that Canberra can do besides sort of back off to start with. So, you know, Sydney can break very, very quickly, and they've got the players that can get in behind.
Corner will be taken right in front of a pocket of Sydney FC fans. There they are. On your legs. And Williams just gets the one hand to it, but that was enough. She was really in an awkward position there, but it was a good punch. Watch out, Danny Green. And that's a little bit of a soft turnover, so throw-in will come Sydney's way.
Now, Lydia had some work to do. She had Sarah Walsh right in front of her, just basically getting in the way. She didn't impede Williams by any means, but just got in the way.
And another one for Williams to collect. I have to say that the Canberra team, in the hour or so that they were here before the game, looked very happy, very buoyant.
They should be relaxed. They did travel up yesterday on a bus, a very small bus, they tell me, but they made it here in one piece. Stayed the night, trained on the field yesterday, and had a relaxing morning.
Van Egmond A little bit of time, but it was taken away from her by a good tackle from Linda O'Neill. And Rydell nearly snatched that away from Rebecca Kidding. Yeah, this is sort of bonus territory really for Canberra. They were so close to not making the semis, and had Perth not come up with a very good result last week against Melbourne, they wouldn't be here, of course. Oh, this could fall to Perry. Wisenlar took a bit of a risk there. Elise Perry, one of the young players of the year, along with Elise Keller-Knight. And she was nearly away. Rebounded off her too firmly, though. What are you seeing so far, Cheryl? It's still a settling in period, isn't it?
Yeah, it seems pretty balanced. If anything, Canberra probably just making a few basic errors and, you know, passing the ball a little astray, whereas Sydney, it's very rare that they make a basic error. So as long as Canberra can keep themselves in the game and not give away a ball in a bad area, with Sydney being able to counter-attack so quickly, then I think we're in for a very close, even game today.
Chance for Sydney to get it back into the area. Gary hauls it in. There's a foul on the defender there, perpetrated by Karmas, I think. Or perhaps Paskey. Good clean game in the early stages. Just a couple of fouls. 10 minutes gone. Chance for 2 each.
You'd be hoping for a fairly clean game between this pair. They both took out, or jointly took out, this year's Fair Play Award.
Too many red cards amongst this lot, Amy. Well behaved, aren't they? Very respectful of the referees. Very much like Cheryl Salisbury.
Maybe now, not so much in her playing career.
Hey.
Van Egmond just pops one forward. Uzenlar's got it covered near. I don't think she quite knew where Nikki Dieter was. There was a little lack of communication, I think, there.
Yeah, there was. I don't think Uzenlar really knew how close Nikki was. You know, maybe Nikki needed to communicate a bit louder to her. Even just hearing someone's voice, you get to know how close or how far away they are.
Oh, that was a little bit of a push from Ellie Brush, but not much. Sarah Walsh can't believe the whistle didn't go. Canberra are on with the game, though. Bissett. Nearly for Sykes. She kept that in. She has. Well done. And Walsh can wheel away and gets things going again. Karmas has got in front of her opponent in Bronwyn Studman. Nice swerve from Karmas. They do look the more threatening in attack. Oh, there was nothing in that. I'm sorry, Walshy. That's terrible.
Yeah, I don't know where the fair play is in that from Walsh.
and I tell you, good credit to Casey Rybelt there. She wasn't fooled, but Walshy, when you look back at that, I don't think it's one for you to be too proud of.
Yeah, I mean, as defenders, you do happen to put your...
Here's Sykes. Oh, she was pulled.
Oh, trouble
now. Clifford could be in big trouble here. If the referee has seen this, it's a straight red for Alicia Clifford. Well, she was the last defender. It's a big call, but might be the right one.
Yeah, big call from the referee, but she had no choice. I mean, if she pulls her foul up and for a free kick right there, Alicia Clifford has to be sent off. It's black and white, those rules. If you're last defender, you're off.
So here's how it happened. Sykes was away. Clifford got some of a shirt, and look at it, wasn't a huge foul, but it was there for all to see. There's the shirt tug. Well, it was, I don't think Casey Rybelt had any choice.
No, there was no choice in that. I mean, she had her arms all over for a while. I mean, it wasn't a one-off, just a bang, you're down. She was all over her for a while, but yeah, no choice by the referee.
What an impact this might have on the game.
Sometimes it fires up the team that's just had someone sent off, and Sydney FC, with their team that they've got this year, they've got the ability to hold for 10 players for the rest of the game and win.
Such a hard decision to make as a defender, isn't it, Cheryl? You're running back, you're chasing a player.
And here's the free kick. Way big, unfortunately, from Elise Perry.
Yeah, it's hard as a defender in that situation. I mean, especially with someone like Sykes up front, she is quicker. Alicia Clifford would know that Sykes is a lot quicker than her, and you've got that split-second decision. Do I try and hold her back a little bit and maybe get away with a foul, or do I maybe let a goal go in?